Everyone, and Nithyananda. In this video this morning I'll share with you my out-of-body experiences. Yes, I had them few and now I'll share them with you. So the first time I was actually with a girlfriend of mine, and I was sleeping in one of the rooms, and there the neighboring room, and there's a very thin wall. You can hear everything what's going on in the other room. So the other room, she was cooking preparing something, and I wake up and I wanted for her to bring me tea or something like this. I wanted to call her for something, and I go like, hey, but she doesn't respond, and I'm thinking, why? Because this is a little bit untypical for her. Why she doesn't respond? And I go like, hey, stronger. Strange, she doesn't respond again, and I hear everything. And the third time I go like, hey, but with all my power, I shouted out, come here. No response. She just went on doing what she was doing, and I was shocked. What's going on? And my mind went thinking. Why? Because obviously she doesn't hear me. But if she doesn't hear me, how is it possible? And suddenly I was shocked. Suddenly it came like a ton of bricks. Bang, you're dead. Yes, I suddenly realized that actually I'm dead, but somehow this body that I have now has the memory of my physical body. So when I speak out, I hear myself, I feel like the muscles, I even hear my voice, but I'm in another dimension. So the moment I realized this thing, I tried to get up, and yes, I couldn't have any control of my body. I was not above my body. I was somehow there, somewhere here, but not truly inside my body. I had no control of my body. I just heard the sound when I spoke out, and I got freaked out, man. Because I understood I'm dead. I'm freaking dead. That's it. I said, alright, and there was no reason. Neither was I sick, nothing. Just like this, bang, you're dead. So I was thinking, wow. Alright, cool down. I was like, cool down. Easy. Now your job is get back in your body. But how do you get back in your body? So I tried to really calm down and sort of like concentrate and try to get back in my body. And I felt like I couldn't. How do you get back? And I try somehow, try. And then for a moment I felt like it's like breathing, and like in my veins. Gradually I started like getting back into my veins. Gradually feeling that like the warmth and so on, like life coming back into my body, and boom, I got back. I got back. Wow. So of course this experience made me think about it, made me think about life and death and what was value of me. And I remember very well that at this moment what I wanted very much was like creating and living in a Vedic city. So after this death, now I'm here in such kind of city, and we are gonna make it much bigger and make other cities as well. Let's go to my second death. So this was not even a year ago. I was back there in UK, and I'm out with friends, and yeah, we're having fun party, and so we're sharing some weed. But this was like the first experience for me, and was it strong or something, I don't know, but I took maybe a little bit too much. For me, too much means just 1-2 dips and that's it, and I died. I actually totally lost consciousness, didn't know anything was going on. And when I woke up, when I was awake, I didn't have the body. I was like outside of the body. Somehow I felt that there is back there my body, but I lost it. So I went like a little bit closer and a little bit further from time to time. That in the next 1 hour or something, I was like there in between, and in a certain moment of time I actually totally lost it, and I was like in the darkness alone, and I started praying. And I started praying, and there was this light in a form of a bowl, and there were a little clouds in front of the bowl, and I felt if I pray to the light, I might be attracted to the light, but if I don't pray, could be more clouds. And I started praying to the light. I said, I serve the light, I serve the light, I serve the light. And so I got closer. The closer I got to the light, and the more ease I felt inside, whatever I was, but I had nobody at all. And yeah, I also had a moment when I felt that I'm in between, in this space that I was. It was like exactly between life and death. I mean, I was more dead than alive because I didn't know how to come back. And in this space I also was fearing. I had fear that if there is some kind of evil spirit that can take me away, but because I felt like a little bit not protected. And so this is why I had to pray. And for a moment I also remembered my mom, and I said, Mom, I want to leave. But this is something that I actually spoke out as well. And afterwards my friends, because they hear this thing, they made jokes with me at work. So finally I got back into my body. Actually I laid down and fall asleep. In the morning I'm back in my body. And the next few days, guys, I tell you, I was like, wow, out of this world, so happy that I have this body back. And I was looking at my hands, touching myself, and I was like, wow, it's so great to have a body. Just to have body, to be alive. And these experiences, they actually can be very very useful actually, because you reevaluate everything. You start reevaluating everything. Here at Inner Awakening, there is a moment, there is such kind of experience. It's called death meditation, through which you can experience death. Of course, you don't die, but the experience is like similar. So I went through this process, but in the last moment, because in this previous experience they were unconscious. Here, like in the last moment before I truly died, I just held myself, and I was a little bit scared to let go. And afterwards, like when staying in this experience, because my body got so relaxed because it was like dead, and I got more confident into this feeling. Then I wanted to let myself go and really experience this death in its fullness, but I couldn't. At this moment I couldn't go, but anyway, so many people are actually truly experiencing this thing, out-of-body experience. And this is a very valuable thing because it makes you reevaluate, as I said, much deeper way. So there are many other experiences, of course, here with this Inner Awakening course, and then that can reprogram you from the core for new life. So take advantage of it. That's for me. By Nithyananda.